Hello, I am Katie Bob Hunt. Thank you for joining me, and in the next 10 minutes we are going to be doing stretches for sitting a lot. If you're at a desk all day or your computer all day and you just need some good, easy, quick, gentle stretching, this video is for you. So without further ado, let's get started. So you're just gonna sit in your chair. If you can ground your feet, that would be great. So for me, I have to scoot a little bit forward to get my feet actually grounded. I'm gonna direct my tailbone down. I'm gonna pull the lower abdominals up and in. I'm gonna get taller up through the rib cage. And I'm gonna think about pulling the crown of my head up to get long, long, long in the spine. Taking a deep breath in, and a big sigh, exhale. 2 more, inhale. Filling up the lungs, the belly, everything, exhale, let it go. And 1 more, big inhale. Big exhale. With your feet planted on the ground, we're gonna rock forward, keeping your hands on your knees. Rock forward, arching up and back, and then exhaling. Just go ahead and curl down, let the chin drop to your chest, and roll back on your tailbone. So this is a seated cat-cow if you are familiar with yoga. So just right here on your chair, inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, curl all the way down. So think of getting tall and arching back, and then getting short, contracting and squeezing everything out. So move at your own pace. You might want to move a little bit faster than me, or it might feel really good to take it really slow. So just kind of see what works best for you. And we're just extending and flexing the spine. Spinal extension, this is your inhale. And then the flexion is your exhale. I like to close my eyes, kind of just get into the body. Nice and relaxed. All right, go ahead and find stillness. Now from here, without using your arms, I want you to twist and turn as much as you can to the right. And then once you can't twist any further, go ahead and grab your environment, your table, your desk, your chair, your leg, and now you can kind of support yourself and also use your arms as a little bit of leverage to enhance the twist, to deepen your twist. Make sure you're breathing in through the nose, fill up the belly, and then exhale. See if you can twist a little bit deeper. Make sure you're not straining in the neck, so it's a gentle twist and turn of the head and neck, if that feels good. If it doesn't feel good, you can keep your head neutral and just twist in the rest of the spine. Good, big inhale, and exhale, deepen your twist. And gently release. And we're gonna do the other side. So I'm just gonna do the other side. So before you turn, before you grab your environment, just twist as much as you can without any other help. So just twist as much as your spine and trunk can go, and then you can find your environment. Brace yourself. And big belly breaths. Exhale, deepen the twist. Make sure you're not slumping while you're doing this. So really work to maintain an upright posture. 1 more big belly breath. Exhale, squeeze, and release. All right, so staying in your chair, we're gonna fold left ankle. So feet are grounded. So cross the left ankle on top of your right knee. Do your best here, keeping a nice, big, tall, proud spine, chest back. And from here, you're just gonna tilt forward with a flat back. If you're tight like me, you will already feel a nice deep stretch through the hips. And I feel this a lot in my glutes. So you don't need to go any more than this. This might be enough. If you need a little bit more, what you can do is keep your foot flexed, your ankle flexed, okay, not pointed, but flexed. And then you can apply gentle pressure downward on that knee. Again, only if it feels good. So keeping the flat back and spine, just tilting forward until you feel that nice deep stretch. You may have more mobility than me, in which case it might feel good to really just deepen and fold forward into that. For me, this is a nice big stretch, so I'm gonna stay here. Big belly breaths, breathe it through the diaphragm and let the inhale expand the belly out. Hopefully you don't have really tight slacks in the belt on. All right, gently release that leg, switch the sides. Right ankle on top of left knee. You can see this hip is a little tighter because my knee's up higher. Good, so inhale, get tall, and exhale, so you're just kind of hinging forward at the hip a little bit. And again, I already have major stretching sensations through the outsides of my glutes. All good things. Keeping that active, flexed ankle, so the toes are reaching up to that knee. If you want to experiment with the downward pressure on that right knee, you can do that. Deep inhale, big exhale. Good, and go ahead and release that. All right, so we're actually gonna stand up and we're gonna use our chair for support. So obviously if you're sitting a lot of the day, it feels good to stand up and get out of your chair. So support yourself on your chair. Hopefully it doesn't have wheels. Otherwise you can use a desk or put your hands on the wall. And this is going to be a modified downward facing dog if you're familiar with yoga. Go ahead and keep a soft bend in the knees, but allow your hands with straight arms to support yourself on a sturdy prop. I'm going to use my sturdy chair. And so from here, I am experiencing a nice big stretch through the backs of my legs, my hamstrings. I'm experiencing a nice long lengthening sensation in my back and spine. You can relax the head here. Big stretch through the lats of my back, my chest, my shoulders. This posture actually helps me to breathe deeper. It kind of opens up the rib cage and allows me to breathe into spaces that are a little bit harder to breathe into when I'm seated. So if this feels kind of easy and you want to experiment with straightening the legs or straightening one at a time, so alternating, kind of pedaling your legs or feet here, and just experiment with the sensations here. Now I've got nice stretches through my glutes, a little side stretch through the spine. Anytime you need a break or you need to come out of the stretch, just give that to yourself. Good, and gently come back up. And now, keeping a hold of your sturdy environment, I'm going to keep a hold of my chair. We're just going to drop down into a squat, okay? Hold on to your chair so you can try to keep an upright spine. If you can, if you have the mobility to be flat-footed, and maybe you don't need support from a prop, you can go into a full squat like this. But I know most of y'all out there need a little bit of help. Even I need a lot of help on most days. So keep a hold of your wall, your desk, your chair, flat back, but just getting that deep stretch through the calves and the hips, and kind of just moving back and forth, left and right. And go ahead and inhale, slowly stand up. Go ahead and roll the ankles. Oh, it does feel good, doesn't it? And then this last little lateral stretch, we can sit back down. You can also do this standing. If you've been sitting a lot, just go ahead and stand, but I'll show the seated version. So keeping your hip bones firmly planted, you don't want them to tilt off. Right arm up, and you're just gonna reach the right arm over the right ear and just gently swivel and look up. So you're not going super far, but you're getting a nice side stretch. Remember, deep breaths. Go ahead, switch sides. Left arm comes up, reaches over the left ear, and the chest is swiveling to look up. You see how I'm supporting myself on the thigh. You could be grabbing onto a armchair if you had a arm support on your chair. Good, and go ahead and release that. So that was a very yummy 10 minutes. I really hope you enjoyed that. Again, I am Katie Bopp Hunt. Like, comment, share, repost this video if it was of value to you. And I look forward to seeing you guys again. Find me on Instagram at Katie Bopp Hunt and subscribe to my brand new YouTube channel at Katie Bopp Hunt. Thanks guys, bye-bye.